Welcome to my Build Your Own Pro Quality WordPress website course. So what exactly are we going to cover in this course? Well, we're going to start off with registering a domain, making sure you're comfortable with that, and why I always recommend using another service provider and not the same service provider that you use to host your website. And then number 2, selecting a host. There's different pros and cons with different hosts, and I'm going to share a few of them with you. Number 3, setting up a host on HostGator. HostGator are one of the best shared host providers out there, one of the cheapest and one of the most reliable shared host providers. But I'm also going to show you setting up WordPress on another host called Traffic Planet Hosting, and they are what you really call a specialist WordPress host. And if you can afford to pay a little bit more money, I'm going to cover why I recommend using Traffic Planet Hosting or another specialist WordPress hosting provider. We'll then after that move on to editing basic settings in WordPress. So once you've got WordPress installed, there are a few basic settings that you'll need to make sure are in place just before getting going with your design process. Number 7, installation and initial setup of the Genesis framework. The Genesis framework is a really excellent framework, so coding structure for you to start your website design off with. It's fast, it's efficient, it's SEO friendly, a lot of good reasons for using it. I'll cover the reasons why you should use it and why you should also get going straight away and how to actually set it up. Number 8, selecting, editing and personalizing a child theme. So the Genesis framework is a theme, but you can have a theme within a theme in WordPress. And so it sounds a little bit confusing to begin with, but essentially a child theme provides the look and feel of your WordPress site. The framework provides the efficient coding structure. So what you'll want to do is have Genesis set up to begin with, and then the child theme, you can select that from a design perspective. So I'm going to cover choosing a child theme and also editing and personalizing that as well. So that'll really provide the core look and feel of your sites. We're also going to look at widgets, which are little programs that provide additional functionality in certain sections visually of your blog. So normally within a sidebar or footer and perhaps in a header section. And then we'll conclude by looking at plugins. Plugins, very important programs that add additional functionality to your website. There are thousands of additional programs. I'm going to look at 3 distinct plugins that I think you should be looking at to begin with. And after that, I'll give you a bit of an idea of what kind of plugin is generally important to be using on your website. So that's an overview of what we're going to be covering, but let's start off with registering your domain.